into Ang-Bahya-Aagams. Ang-Bahya-Aagams are composed by Sthaviras. Sthaviras means is a Acharyas. Ang-Agam is composed by Gandhara. Gandhara is the immediate disciples of Lord Mahavir. Okay. And there were 11 Gandhars. Bhagwan Mahavir had 11 Gandhars who took the Diksha on the next day. Right? Out of 11 Gandhars, 9 of them attained Nirvana while Bhagwan Mahavir was alive. Only 2 were survived when Bhagwan Mahavir attained Nirvana. So the 9 Gandhar that attained the liberation while Bhagwan Mahavir was alive, they did not write anything. They did not compile anything. Okay, is only the 2 who were alive were Gautam Swami and Sudharma Swami, the first Gandhar and the 4th Gandhar. 1 minute, is a 4th or 5th Sudharma Swami? I think it's the 5th one. I got to look into it. Now my memory with my age is getting little bit weak. I think it's the fifth Gandhar anyway. But we can look at it. It's a Sudharma Swami. And now Digambar and Swetambar difference is little coming to the picture also. Swetambar believe that a person who attains Keval Jnana, even though he's alive, Gautam Swami was alive after Bhagwan Mahavir's Nirvana for 8 years. Okay. Swetambar believe then he doesn't do any kind of compilation. Only Sudharma Swami did, who attained Keval Jnana after 8 years when Gautam Swami passed away. Okay, or attained Nirvana. Anyway, that's a more detail. I don't want to go into it that way. But either Gautam Swami or Sudharma Swami, Digambar thinks it is the Gautam Swami who wrote the Ang-Bahya-Aagams, while Swetambar believes it is the Sudharma Swami who did it. Okay? It doesn't matter. Both were Gandhars, both were that. Who compiled it? Okay, what difference does it make? In a sense. Okay, they both were Mahavir's disciple. They have direct, listening, they direct learning from Lord Mahavir. Okay. So the Digambar says now Ang-Bahya-Aagams. It is composed by Purva Acharyas, Acharya who knew 14 Purvas to 10 Purvas. They are writing the Ang-Bahya-Aagams. Digambar believes there are Ang-Bahya were 14 books. Swetambar Murti Pujak believes there are 34 books. They accept 34 books. Okay. And Swetambar non-Murti Pujak, which is Tanakwasi and Terapanthi, they consider 21 books. And so things get little more complicated as you go further, deeper. Okay. So just right now the number, we will go through the names and everything on that one. And that way, at least in your know what are the names of our books and some idea what it contains in it. Okay. Digambar
Pravin, can you explain a little difference between Gandhar and Purvi Acharyas? And Sudharma Swami is fifth Gandhar. Your memory is intact. So
no, what is Gandhar? Okay. Gandhar are who have attained Keval Gnan later on, okay, and attained the liberation, attained moksha. Now, this is a Gandhar, right? Like Tirthankar. Tirthankar who established the order, Gandhar are within that order. Mahavira established the Chaturvid Stanga, okay? And in that Chaturvid Stanga, Gautam Swami and Sudharma Swami are part of that Chaturvid Stanga. So they did not establish the order, but the knowledge, everything are same as Tirthankar, okay? Knowledge base is the same. All right. Now, who are the Purvis Acharya? Okay. The knowledge of the Purva Acharyas, those who knew all 14 Purvas, and the knowledge of Gandhar or Tirthankar, the knowledge is the same. But how did you acquire that knowledge? The Purva Acharya acquired the knowledge based on reading and studying, while Tirthankar or Gandhar, when they attain Keval Gnan, it is their experience. One knowledge is Anubhav, okay, that is their experience. Now, Anubhav nu Gnan, it is the only knowledge no one can change. What do you mean by no one change? Because if some other person come and counter argue, still the experience knowledge, he is totally convinced about that knowledge, that he will never change his thinking, not dogmatic way, but it's an anubhav nu gnan. I can tell you my own example. About 25 years ago, my daughter tells me, Dad, I am going to be vegan. I cannot drink milk, period. Okay, this is about 25 years ago. We did not have a good knowledge about these things. And we, as a parents, we got worried. She is going to lose health and all other things. And she said that, of course, she was not at home. No, she was it's already past the college and started working. That time, so nothing we can do about it. That's what she decided, to live this life, and said that is my life. Let me live it my way. Okay. And I believe you will change if you visit the dairy. Because even if I give you many books to read about the dairy and what is happening in the dairy, you will never get convinced. And she was right that way. But she said, just go ahead and visit the dairy and come back. And then we can talk. The day I visited the dairy, on that day, right from coming out of the dairy, I never touched milk and milk product. Because that is the Anubhav Nugna. I saw it, what is happening. Okay. In a real dairy, you go over there, you see what is happening over there. While if I was reading in a book, I could never believe it, because I don't think it is right that they cannot do like this thing to the cows. They cannot do to these things. And because I did not want to quit milk. Okay, because I was also worried about it, what would happen. And all the monks are drinking milk, and all the scholars people are drinking milk, right? No, they all cannot be wrong. This is the kind of the argument I had in my mind. But once I saw the things, okay, all doubts disappeared. Nothing nothing could change me. Even if Bhagwan Mahavira would have come and said the milk is okay, I would say thank you. But my experience, the knowledge what I got it based on my experience. Okay, anybody else's, including Tirthankar's Gnan, it's not valid on that one. That is what it means by Anubhav Gnan. Okay, that is the, once you know it, you went through it, okay, no one can change. Like when the baby is young, like when the boy is like 5, 7 years old, and try to catch the fire. But once it experiences the fire, they'll never put the your hand in the fire. Okay, sometimes mother will try to just give the test even. Okay, go ahead and touch a little bit. Okay, you see it, what happens. All right. Once you get the knowledge of experiences, then your action is based on your knowledge. Your action is not going to be against your knowledge. That's what I mean by that. Okay, that's what Keval Gnan is. Keval Gnan is the experience knowledge. While book knowledge, by reading, you know all about Atma, versus experience is through meditation. The experience knowledge in Jainism is always through meditation. Okay? Through meditation, you acquired, that is Keval Gnan. Okay? Without meditation, any knowledge you acquired, okay, it is the book knowledge. Okay? That's it. That is the difference. But the matra, the knowledge quantity is the same. That's why it is the same knowledge, but one is the experience knowledge, another is the without experience, just a book knowledge. All right?
Okay.
Anything else?
If anybody has